when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check, throw your head up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check, bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, you're my leader. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make me roll some man, George, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Be like future, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information from boys than just read. Hey, you can't feel about the pure greed. Do you know that's my duty that I see? When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got that head nod that make you your leg. I got you all in check, and you know we come to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check, throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun, don't turn my Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Arizona. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
quickly out to Harrison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Shutt. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shutt. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. McCaffrey going to return it, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
16 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Get set. Go ahead.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
Right there.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 6. A tight end in motion now. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third down. Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Get set.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
Yellow.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Throwing again is Purdy. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Okay, ready?
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That one underneath here to Connor. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts, Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Kittle is the man in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he gets this up close to the 40. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. To return is Greg Dort. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Get that one out to Connor. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
To the air is Shuck. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Reload.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Upton Stout in for that tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Now Shuck. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead.
49-7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jacob Cowing now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Man in motion here is Jennings. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Purdy on 1st down. Caught downfield by Pearsall. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Game of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Man in motion here is Jennings. That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he will score! Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
14 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Throwing again, Shuck. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
Shuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that, that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
His kick is good. That ties the game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jason Sanders set to kick
Both
off.
teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Cowan now to bring it back. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 39-yard line.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60. 75.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. The open man is Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, it's Shuck. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's shot. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Benson. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's got another one. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Cardinals have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground with James. Ooh. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Kittle is the man in motion. Little inside draw with their fullback. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Intercepted.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. Airing one out for Bourne. That is brought in. Still going. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That's an 85-yard gain. They'll run with Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
35, 49ers 28. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First and 10. Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 41, here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run the toss here to James. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Off the play fake, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
21. Yellow. Here we go.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
Stop.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. 18. What's up?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Get set.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Purdy now on 2nd down. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
18. What's up? Box. 21.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches.
18. What's up?
They'll run with James. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
18. What's up?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Dortch now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Arizona will take its first timeout. The clock will stop as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Airing one out for Bourne. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. The air once more. Shuck. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
The air again is Shuck. To work this out wide to Benson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give him 14 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Here we go. Pass your 60. Pass Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
Throwing again, Shuck. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Okay, ready?
Another try, 2nd and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Maverick.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get the victory away from